Alright, I think I'm pretty much set. What's up, everybody? Thanks for popping in, guys. What's up, Panda? What's up, Hedge? I hit that first minute and a half ad block right out the gate. We got like 40 minutes or so before the next one. Got a 6-minute cooldown right now, so what I'm going to do is right before I start, I'm going to run one more ad block. That should put us up to the hour mark, and then when I take my break in about an hour to run to the bathroom and everything else, that should be the perfect time to run the next ad block. That way everybody can kind of avoid having to sit through them or having any surprise ads show up like right in the middle of a battle or something like that, you know. But I do want to say welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming in, saying hi. What's up, Naked? Glad to see you. Thank you very much. I am pretty happy, I'm not going to lie. Just kind of getting everything set up now and doing some testing. I'm pretty stoked for like the emotes and stuff like that, but I'm not going to pretend like I fully understand it yet. I poked into Canva earlier and kind of just messed around with it, but it's going to be a learning process. We'll just say it like that. It'll be a little while before I figure it out. I did find a few handful of like free ones that I downloaded just for now as like placeholders, but we'll get to that point eventually. So true, Panda. That is me half the time. Got like 3 separate streams going on all the monitors, have my phone on a stream, trying to poke in and out of everybody's chat and everything like that. Alright, let's see here how much longer we got. Okay, 4 minutes. I can run the next set of ads quick, and that should buy us an hour with no ads. So we'll do that, and then I'll take a break for water and everything else in exactly an hour. I'll run the ads then. I'm going to try to do this for each stream, provided I can figure it out correctly. That way, like I said, I don't want to have a boss battle or something start, and then like right in the middle of it, you guys get slapped with ads. I feel it's disrespectful. So if I can figure this workaround out, we'll just do 2 ad rolls in the starting soon screen, and then as I take a break, like an hour in, I'll just run the next set of ads for the next hour. Kind of do that process. Pretty stoked though, not gonna lie. The fact that we were 2 days away yesterday when I checked out the affiliate status. We had hit every one of the other benchmarks, and we were at 5 of 7 days streamed basically, so we had to do 2 additional days, today and tomorrow. Having looked at that, I had basically assumed that tomorrow, when either Butler or myself got on, we would be hitting it at that point in time, and then Sunday we'd be able to do our first affiliate stream. However, it would seem that Twitch just hadn't updated our info for a couple of days, because as of this morning when I signed on, as soon as I went to go check our analytics from Butler's stream last night, we had all of a sudden accomplished all the goals. So I waited like 10 or so minutes, and I got the email for affiliate and started getting everything set up. Now we're official. The official Not Your Grandpa's podcast. Moving on up in the world. I do have to figure out how to change my overlays a little bit though. Originally, before we started streaming regularly again, I had gone through and set up a few of these overlays like the one you're seeing now with the starting soon screen. However, for the live screen I had put little trackers on the bottom for like most recent sub and follower and all that stuff, which I do like the idea of, but they're kind of a distraction. So I'm debating on getting rid of them or trying to find a different way to do it. Maybe just setting up the tracker on our homepage and then not having an overlay set up for the streams themselves. I haven't decided quite yet, but just something I'm going to look into. I got to check out the emotes, see if they actually worked. Oh yeah, they're all there. Those are the placeholders for now. We got Angry Korok, Surprised Korok, Happy Korok, Waving Staryu, and Surprised Pikachu. Those are definitely going to change in the future. Those are just the free ones I could find right now for placeholders. I didn't want to be so basic that we didn't have any, but if I'm being honest, when I went to Canva and started looking into creating them, it was extremely overwhelming, and I did not have enough time this morning to figure that out before we got to the stream, so that's a to-be-continued process. I'll be watching a bunch of YouTube videos coming up here to figure that out. But I do like the placeholder ones. For now, they're alright, and they're pretty fitting considering Pokemon has basically been where Butler's at, and Zelda. I'm sure if I searched hard enough I could find some Legend of Dragoon ones, but that's a bit more obscure, so we'll have to wait on that. Are we there yet? Alright, there we go. Last run of ads. I apologize for this. Alright, let's get ready. Sorry about those original ads, but I figure this is a more effective way to do it. Hopefully, most people that jump in right away, at least, are willing to just watch those ads to avoid them during the actual stream. But for most people, I assume that they're not going to make it in within the first, like, 10 minutes or so for the starting screen. So I'm just going to pump them out of the way. Now that they're done and all wrapped up, we're just going to go ahead and get started. And we don't have to worry about another ad for like 50 some odd minutes now, so we're in good shape. Make sure this transfers over, and we are getting started. Alright, so we left off yesterday having just made it out of this little forest area. We broke out of the prison, we saved Shayna, and now we are on our way to the next town. The first real town, actually. Ooh, Limestone Cave. Yeah, he is super stoked. Butler is definitely happy about it. And he's more artistic than I am, actually. He's pretty good at drawing, and he does music and stuff. He's very talented. So I'm kind of hoping that Butler will take the reins when it comes to the rest of our emotes and gifts and stuff. Just because I'm not. I am like negative artistic. I can draw stick figures and badly. So I'm hoping that he'll get into it. I feel like he could make some really cool stuff. He's also actually making my cover banner for my YouTube page. I'm glad to see the emotes are working. Just a heads up for anybody else that's looking at getting their emotes running too. When you do specific ones, you have to wait for an approval. So I have like the surprise Pikachu one there. When I went to submit that, I actually had to wait like 10 minutes or so, something like that, for Twitch to approve it. And I'm guessing it's a copyright thing with Nintendo to make sure that I'm not stealing like images from the game itself or something. But I did notice that for that one and a couple of the Pokemon ones I had used previous to that for tests. So I got to kind of work my way around that to figure it out as well. We didn't miss anything over here, right? Nope, we're good. Okay. Oh, wait. What is that? Tricky. We almost missed that. The Pikachu one was Butler's recommendation. That was the one he asked for right away. So I made sure to get that. I gotta figure out how you crop, like, GIFs and stuff. I went and downloaded the actual surprise Pikachu GIF, but I can't upload it since the picture is not square, or at least that's what Twitch says. So presumably I'll have to load that into like Canva or something too, and then edit it. Just kind of crop it to be a square image. But again, that's one of those things I'll have to look into a little bit later when we have some more free time. Man, we're really taking a beating from these guys. The damage output has ramped up drastically. God, we are just on fire with these. Our additions have been fantastic. Hopefully Shayna doesn't get killed here because I want to use her to heal. Nice. We made it. It's the closest we've come to dying all game, I think. Hopefully we can get some decent XP from these guys and we can actually grind some levels out here. Trying to switch it up on us. That one is somewhat random, it seems. Half the time it's 3 X's, and the other half of the time it's XOX. Which is only slightly confusing because I'm actually using an Xbox controller. Thanks everybody for popping in, by the way. We got 6 viewers right now. I appreciate it. Even if you don't like to chat, no problem. I'm glad you're here hanging out. I appreciate that as well. Those that do want to chat, we did just hit affiliate, so I threw in a few really basic GIFs and emotes. Judge me, because I don't know what I'm doing yet. What do we get? 20G. I feel like that's a really common prize. We've opened so many chests where we got 20 Gs. Can we go different ways? Oh, okay, so the direction you're holding as you go down that slide determines which way you're going to go. Hey, we got the bastard sword. We should probably check out our equipment, actually. We haven't actually equipped anybody with anything new we've picked up so far. Suppose we should probably go to armed. Bastard sword, nice. Big jump. And the knight shield, physical defense power. Sure, we're gonna load him up with it. No worries, Hedge. Thanks for popping in. I get it. Buttered! How's it going? Good to see you. I love your emotes, by the way. I'm still trying to figure mine out. It's very complicated, and I feel like I'm an idiot, but I'll learn. I'm doing well. We finally hit affiliate today, so I'm kind of stoked about that. Spent a little bit of time getting things set up this morning, trying to figure out how to work around the ads as much as possible so they're not interrupting the gameplay. And I tried to learn how to make emotes, which was a process I just was not prepared for. I have Canva, so I'll be able to learn it. It's just a lot more in-depth than I originally assumed it would be. I totally blew that first hit there. Too excited. Can hardly contain myself.
Harpoon!
Harpoon! Dude just farts on us. Well, at least he didn't get poisoned.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
There we go. That's way better.
No!
Starting out pretty strong here. Really, really sad experience gain in this place. It's kind of a bummer. We're taking some hefty hits and we're not getting anything in return. I really gotta stop doing that. There we go. Alright. That'll buy us a couple battles at least. I really like the design of this cave. It's got a pretty good atmosphere for how limited the graphics were at that time. Shayna, be careful not to slip. Okay. I'm glad that they decided to pause there so we didn't get stuck. Total vanishing. I don't know what that is. First time we found it. Body purifier, alright. Levitts, no! I'm going with you. Alright, what a save, Dart. Way to go. Saving the big homie Levitts. The second time we've saved his life already. Yeah, and he's supposed to be some special knight. I'm just some random dude. I was just around. Even though that was the case. I was lucky you were around, Dart. It'll be a long relationship we will have. Wow. It's pretty presumptuous. Yep, that's right. Did we just become best friends? We just leave her behind. Don't leave me like that. Poor Shayna. We're fully exploring this place. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, this is wild. Okay, we got that. 100 G's. I don't know how we get down to those ones. We can't really just drop straight down. Something with this thing, I'm assuming, since it runs away from us. He's quick, though. Like, too quick. I can't do anything with him. As far as, like, interacting with him or anything like that. Maybe we're supposed to come in on this bottom right side over here. Like, right to my right there. To get across those ones. We'll find out. Let's go this way. Oh, just kidding. Thanks for the follows, by the way. I appreciate that. Goings up a Saiyan Blue? I hope I said that right. That's a intense name. But I do appreciate it.
Yes!
Go, I'm blowing it. It's 2 in a row I just messed up. I'm fired. These guys have a lot of health. Oh, they always got to target the weak one. Shayna's going to be dead in no time. After all that talk about how Bart's going to protect her, Bart, how Dart's going to protect her, he's always looking out for her. Watch your step, don't slip. Then he just lets her die in battle anyway. Very heroic.
Harpoon!
At least I actually got it that time.
Yes! Go!
Ew, that was perfect. That's what I like to see. Hopefully she survives one more turn so we can end this. I need to get a cure spell of some sorts. Either that or buy a ton of potions.
Harpoon!
Oh god. Don't. Okay. I'm surprised that happened, but that's better than Shayna being killed, I guess. Ah, the XP is just so bad. Very slow, the start of this game, evidently. Not that that's a bad thing, I should say. Just I've noticed, compared to a lot of other JRPGs, like Final Fantasy or something like that, for instance, we've already completely finished the first area, like your tutorial spot, where you walk into your original village, you know, you fight like the first really basic enemies. We went through a forest, we cleared the prison, we cleared a second forest, and now we're in this cave. And we are only like level 5s so far. Particularly the ones close to a battlefield were helpful. Don't just chat amongst yourselves and leave me out. Tell me what they are. Oh. That wasn't very descriptive, but I'm assuming these are healing things. Oh boy. The light from a rock firefly has healing power. Well, Shane, I learned at least one thing. Burn. Well, well. I know something you don't know, too, Dart. What's that? I'm not telling. Oh, yeah. What are we, 6? Well, you have been away from each other for 5 years. It's natural to not know about each other. Wait, my mom and I aren't like that. Every time I go back to Bale, she welcomes me with the same smile. What? Did I say something wrong? Let's get going. Your mother is waiting for you in Bale, right? Yeah. Lavitz. I always knew he was a mama's boy, you could just tell. Burnout. Game's really good at name calling. Alright, seems like we can use these as many times as we want, so that's cool. Where are we heading? Into a battle, almost immediately. This music is just so epic. Wonder how many weird looks you'd get if your entire workout playlist was just PlayStation 1 video game music.
Volcano!
Ripping it up in the gym listening to this. If we were getting like 10 more XP per battle from these guys, I'd say we should just chill right here and grind out some levels, but at 20 XP per, we're only getting like 7 apiece. It would be a long process.
Volcano!
Volcano! I'm sure that's going to get really old by the end of this game, but right now it's still badass. Anybody ever actually played this game? Besides myself?
Our food!
Bum, 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 bum. That wasn't bad. 26 is a little bit better. Still kind of low, but I'm not going to complain. Let's see. We can't go that way. There we go. Charm potion. Oh, is this it? I think this might lead us back into that room with the little hopping dude. Nope, I feel like this is the way we're supposed to be going. We're gonna go back. I don't want to miss anything. I did go ahead and take a look at the guide just to make sure we don't miss any of the Stardusts. And so far, we've gotten the only one. When we get to the next town, there is 3 there that we can find. So we'll have to make sure to keep an eye out for those. That's the first time we've ever missed. We really need Shayna to level up. This, like, 105 health or whatever she has is just not cutting it anymore. $120, sorry. I messed that up.
Yes!
When we looked yesterday before we ended, we were getting very close to leveling up Lavitz's edition, and we were like halfway to leveling up Dart's edition a second time, getting Volcano to level 3. Only 18 XP for those two. Sad. Sad day. Okay, we're gonna go up this time. See where this leads. Aha! I was right. Okay. We're gonna try and catch that thing. I don't know what it does, but there's gotta be a way. Oh, if I could stop getting hung up on that ledge, we might actually be able to catch him. We're getting there. Oh no! This is very hard. I'm not gonna lie. Get him! We got him! Hey! Oh, and he drops another item. I'm glad we did that. Poison guard. Let's give this to Shayna if she can wear it, since she's the one with the lowest health. That'll buy us a little bit of time, hopefully. Speaking of which, we should probably also heal her. Every time I open the menu, I end up hitting that status button for some reason. I know fully well that it's gonna happen, but I can't prevent it. Alright, now we can go back up there. I'm gonna gift a couple of subs here from my other profile to those of you guys that are hanging out in here, just to show some appreciation for tuning in for the first affiliate stream. So when we take our first ad break in like a half an hour or so, everybody go get some water, run to the bathroom while the ads run. I don't expect you to watch them. I'm trying to make this as nice as possible for you guys, so you're not stuck watching them if you can avoid it. And during that ad break, I'll do a couple of gift subs for people.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Oh, that's right. We also get 3 snoozes for ads. So I might push that a little bit longer since we had the 2 ad rolls right out the gate. I'll have to get some feedback from everybody over time as to how they'd rather have the ads set up. It's for you guys, really. I mean, I hate having to watch ads too, I get it. But I can't not have any ads as it's not an option, so we'll work something out. Hopefully there's a spot in here we can recover HP. We could really use a new weapon for Shayna too. It's been well, I guess I can't say it's been a long time, but she's been almost useless since we got her.
Yes. Yes. Go. Volcano.
Volcano! 24 damage. That was pretty beastly.
Harpoon.
Harpoon! Getting 20 frames per second in game, but I think that's to be expected.
Yes. Yes. Go. Volcano!
I do have a few additional settings on in my emulator too to kind of smooth out some of the edges and things like that. It's not going to make the game look, you know, new, but it'll fix a little bit of the weird glitchy stuff. I keep hearing a weird noise in the background here, but I don't know what it is yet. Body purifier. And a bandana. I don't know if this is actually worth anything, but... Nope. It's actually worse than what he's wearing. We found a chest with actual garbage in it. Could that be the much talked about guardian of the cave? Shayna, step back. Again, always trying to protect her. Don't worry about me. I can help. Barely. It's coming! Alright, giant snake monster thing. Let's see, we got Dart first.
Yes!
Arubulus. I messed that up. That was awful. Shayna, we're going to use some items with her since her damage output is so bad. Let's try Thunder. We haven't gotten to do that one yet. I don't know what this thing is weak to. Oh, gotta tap so fast. Oh, that was a record. 218. It's the highest we've seen so far. Excuse me. Sorry. My controller, for some reason, was disconnected. Okay, hold on. I think I got her. There we go. I fixed it. My apologies. First time that's happened. At least it happened in a turn-based game. That makes a big difference.
Yes! Gus!
Now we're back on track. Probably should have used another item with her, but it's okay. I'm trying to gift you guys some subs here, quick. There we go. Now we got her. Panda and Naked, you guys both got one. Congrats. Oof, man. That is very hard. I consider myself pretty quick tapping like that, but 218, yes. I don't know if we're going to beat that anytime soon.
Volcano!
No problem, man. There's a little bit of a celebration, kind of, for the affiliate. Everybody that's in for this stream, I figured, why not? We'll give out a couple, see who gets them. Happy you guys poked in for this. I really appreciate it. Uh-oh. Good thing we threw that poison bracelet on Shayna there. Oh no. Are we going to be able to hit him up there? I feel like we're gonna miss. Yep. Okay, so we can attack, at least with Lavitz and Dart right now. Wonder if we can hit him with items still. I hope so. Otherwise, this is going to be a long battle waiting on Shayna to do it. Oh, 214. Okay. Again, my controller is disconnected. Hold on one sec here. I got to figure out what is causing this. Close some of this stuff. Okay. Hopefully that was it. Ran into issues with the internet connection yesterday and now immediately having issues with my controller today for some reason. We're going to push through it. I don't know why I did that. We already know we can't hit him. But this might be it. We might actually win. Oh, that was terrible. My fingers slipped so many times. Alright, we won. First try, too. Pretty solid start so far. We did it! Now let's get on our way to Bale Castle. Shayna. You just called her like a dog. Oh no! Oh man, that would be insane. I used to have a DDR dance pad, oddly enough, but it's been many years. I doubt I still have it. That would be kind of a cool challenge stream one day. Set one of those up and play like an entire RPG. Boy, you'd be ripped by the end of that. Final Fantasy VII on a DDR pad. I lost 400 pounds. War God's Amulet, and we all leveled up. That's dope. What on earth happened? I don't know. I don't have as many good impersonations or voices as Butler does, unfortunately. He's pretty creative with that. Anyway, we are safe. We should think about how to get out of here. It'll be fine when we get to Bale. I think. Very reassuring. Makes me feel much better. That little workout gym thing in the beginning of 7. The, God, I can't remember what their names are. The bros, though. I started that, not that, well, it was a while ago now, I guess. I gotta finish that game, too. That one's just been uploaded to YouTube, but I'll end up doing a playthrough of that when I get there. I'm doing a full Final Fantasy series playthrough. Tomorrow I pick back up on 1 where we left off. I'm gonna do 1 through 7. Debating on skipping 8, it kind of depends on what everybody else wants. It's not my favorite. And then doing 9 and 10. Something about the leveling in that game, the way that they set it up. Most Final Fantasy games, I'm one of those guys that'll go back and grind levels out for a while. If you do that in 8, it's actually counterproductive. Like, the enemies are based on your level. So the more grinding you do early on, the more difficult the game gets, actually. Comes down to how you use items that you gather. Like materials you can turn into, like, an essence, basically, that you use to upgrade your spells and things like that. It's kind of interesting, but it just feels off, I guess, for me. Yeah, actually, being a pretty low level in 8 is usually the recommended way to go about it. There's gotta be somebody out there that's figured out exactly how low you can go, but I've personally only gotten maybe 80% of the way through the game and remained very low level for the majority of it. Almost never stop to level your characters at all. You end up using save points to get the essence from the materials that you gather pretty regularly to level your character up instead of going out and grinding battles. It does have a pretty cool card game in 8, though. That is one positive side. Kind of reminds me of Caravan from Fallout, if anybody's familiar with that. Oh no, I stopped to look at chat. Nice. Triple triad, there you go. I like those kind of card games, or side games in general. I mean, Blitzball and Final Fantasy X, great. I'll spend so many hours playing that. Half the time I probably put almost as many hours into Blitzball as I did playing the actual game. Seven's got the gold saucer, so you can play all the little mini games. Quite a few good ones there. We just came from this spot. The arm wrestling game in 7 always comes to mind as impossibilities. I don't blame you on that. That first game, it really shuts you off. You get lucky if you have good RNG and the game is actually fairly easy to win, and you think, oh, this is perfect. Then the next time you do a game, you realize it's not that easy all the time. Or you get absolutely smoked the first game and you just immediately hate Blitzball.
Yes.
Your team itself obviously does get better, and you'll have the ability later to find different players from other teams you can kind of recruit. That'll give you a lot of openings, ways to customize your teams, and it makes it a lot more fun and engaging as well. I won't ruin anything because I know you don't want your spoilers, but there's definitely a handful of characters you'll want to be keeping an eye out for when you get to that point.
Yes.
Got smoked both times. I won't give you too much info on that, but as you get to that point where you can start recruiting, you'll be able to level up your like team level basically, and each time that happens it allows you to see more information about possible recruits. So when you go and talk to them, it'll open like a little menu and it'll give you detailed information. The higher your team level is, the more of that information you'll be able to see. That'll really help you build your own team up the way that you want. That's when I really get into it. Spend a bunch of time just traveling all over the map looking for just random Blitzball players, basically. I think I would rather do just about any mini game over the Chocobo races in 7.
Yes.
Those have got to be the worst.
Go. Volcano.
The required one for the story, I should say, isn't that bad, but the rest of them, all the optional races, if you want to go there to increase your rank, or if you're breeding the chocobo to get the gold chocobos, it sucks. It is a lot of suck. Indel's Castle, Capital Bale. Mix the races in with the fact that the breeding is also RNG. No, they're not. The drain on your stamina is kind of a hassle to get used to, so you can't just outright sprint the entire time. You really gotta, like, pace yourself. Once you get the hang of that, then you gotta worry about the NPCs that you're racing against being just unfair in general. Some of them are way too fast to be in the same category as you are at the time. What's up, Eco? Good to see ya. But yeah, between those and the breeding mechanics, when you're trying to get the male and the female of the right quality and color, and then breed them to get the right one again after that, it's just a mess. That's awesome, Eco. I'm glad. Getting your average up there so you can jump into affiliate too. Hey, 5 people, you're killing it. Oh, Sir Levitz, please let me draw your portrait again. 64! That is awesome. Celebrate with playing a Nintendo 64 game tonight. That's actually what I'm going to do for a late night stream tonight. Downloaded a bunch of classic N64 games. I'm going to do 30-minute segments of each game, and then let everybody vote on which games I should play all the way through, and we'll make a little list of those classics to go through. But now that you're at 64 followers, I feel like you should also do that. Would be a great idea. You could also do that for a celebration, just don't do it on recording. Especially not on Twitch, live. That would be not a good idea. Getting our portrait picture painted here. Oh, 5 minutes we got an ad. I'm going to snooze this one. So in 10 minutes we'll take a quick 5-er. Everybody can get some water, run to the bathroom, whatever else. I'll go ahead and push out those ads quick while we take a short break. That way we can come back and not be interrupted. Speaking of water, I should really take a drink. Hydrate! Mustard! If I could get an IV drip of Propel water into my veins, I would do it. 14! That's awesome. That'll really help get your average up. Shots fired. Gives us a portrait that she painted of Lavitz, and Dart's first words are, "Isn't it a little too handsome?" I don't think so. Thank you, I'll treasure this. Okay. I love how excitable people are in these games. We just like sneak into somebody's house from a sewer. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here. Let's take this ladder down. Nothing over here either. That seems kind of weird. There must be something back here at some point. So true. So true. doesn't even question why a random stranger walked into their house in the first place. This town is kind of big. This guy looks drunk. Oh, he was drunk. Drinks, drinks. Give me more drinks. Dude's gonna fall in the river. I'm not saving him. To the left is the castle of Indels. It's a beautiful castle and the pride of Serdio. Hey, you're right. We got 9. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. Doing a celebration stream today, if I could talk. Finally hit affiliate. Every day is tense for us because Dole broke the truce. Master of the Bar. That's a pretty badass title. Spirits? Yeah, I have good ones. 100G per bottle. Well, we might as well buy one and go give that drunk dude some more booze. Gotta support bad habits. Give me a break. Huh? What about? It's about the war. The war! Oh, this is an inn. Don't mind me, I'm just checking all your valuables to see if I can steal anything. My child fell in the battle. My grandchild fell too. I have no more meaning in my life. Like I said, you gotta support people's bad habits. I get it. Probably had a rough life. Living back in these times would be pretty hardcore. Not to mention there's monsters everywhere. Can't blame the guy. I will say 100 G's though, that's kind of steep. We got this hotel room for 3 people for a whole 10. That guy wants $1,000 or $100 for his bottle of booze. And we're not even going to get a sip. Here you go, bud. Smells like spirits. Wow. You can smell that? And they're good ones. Like that. I don't think it's ever actually explicitly said a timeline for this game, so you could be entirely correct. It could have been present day time when this game was released, which I think was like 99 or something, or 2000. I just automatically, I guess, assumed it was like medieval times, just due to the armor and weapons, but I guess that's kind of silly considering, you know, it could just be a whole separate timeline in general. Hey, thanks, Professor Krieger. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. $20 G's. That's 1/5 of that bottle of booze we just bought. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I'm just kind of checking everything. Oh, we're down there. Okay. Weird. There's probably something we have to do down there at some point, but there's nothing there right now. Mental note. Can we ride the boat? How can we open this? Okay, I can't open that either. Again, we're gonna have to come back to this, I'm guessing. I better grab a notepad, actually, honestly. My mental capacity is not good enough to be marking down all of these locations. I'm absolutely gonna forget about all of this in like 5 minutes. Alright, well, we checked everything down below. We've been in that first house in this place. I'm going here. That's the inn. You got anything to tell us? Sir Lavitz, how have you been? Auntie was worried about you. Everybody just knows who Lavitz is. Basil and Zandora, which were originally one country, Serdio, have been at war for 20 years. War? Don't worry about it. King Albert will take care of it. It's been going on for 20 years. Yeah, he'll get to it. It's fine. You're from the Dominican Republic? That's pretty cool. 71 channels. You are an animal, man. That is insane. Ooh, item shop. I don't think I have my command set up, otherwise I would totally, Can I just do a shout out from here? No, I'm gonna have to figure out how to set that up so I can do that shout out command for you. I've got a lot to learn yet on that. Fair enough. You're weaponizing it and using it to your own advantage. Water-based attack? We don't have any of them. Let's buy a couple of those guys. Meteor. Don't have any of them. Yeah, that's true. If you're not streaming all the time, it does help giving you a little bit more free time to bounce around. But still, that's impressive. Mine purifier. We could do that. Alright, we got a little bit of everything, but we do need some more healing potions because we used a lot of those last time. Oh, we can only carry 8? Okay. The more you know. I'm going to try and check everything because I'm pretty sure this is the town that had 3 more of those Stardusts for us to find. And I bet you there's one in the inn, honestly, because that just makes sense. We have an ad coming here in 5 seconds, so let's go ahead and just take a quick $5, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Did the ads work? Anybody? Right, that's exactly what happened too. As soon as I clicked on that affiliate email, it was like, alright, we got some new stuff for you. Jump over to Twitch, and it's like, here's 56 new menus. You can now do all kinds of customizable emotes, except for you can't do any of them here on Twitch. You got to go somewhere else and make them. So I started looking at that. I already have Canva because I use it for YouTube stuff. So I was like, alright, that'll be easy enough. That was a lie. Super complicated. I will figure them out eventually, though. I queued up a few YouTube videos just to kind of give me the rundown of how it works. And then I'll somewhat work my way into it. It'll probably take me a little while. Okay, I can't tell if my ads actually ran. Excuse me. I've got my manager open, and right now it just says that ads are starting right now, but it's been saying that for like 5 minutes. I'm going to presume that we already played, so we're just going to keep going. Oh yeah, you got the best of both worlds. No ads for you. I'm trying to work them out to where I can avoid having them pop up like in the middle of the stream. It seems like if you run 2 sets of 1:30 minute ads when you start the stream, it buys you an hour without having any pre-rolls. And then after that, it'll go ahead and set up the next pre-roll. So I'm going to try and pace them out to where I take like a quick 5-er as that hour runs out, and then I'll just run like 3 minutes of ads back to back and then get back into the game again. Try to prevent any of the non-subs from missing out on like boss fights or something dramatic. Some stupid ad shows up. The daughter of this house has been waiting for her boyfriend for 10 years. Wow. Would you like some? Some what? What are you selling? It doesn't sell at all. Well then no, I don't want any, I guess. Marsa Road, which leads to the commercial city Lohan, is closed. I am having a hard time getting good stuff. The country of Serdio was divided in 2, and they are fighting this war now. My granddaughter is a knight. She is on a mission with her fiancé to defend Hoax. Do you know anything about the vice commander of the 5th Knighthood? He is my boyfriend. Aha! Thanks, Siribot. I appreciate you. Doing all the heavy lifting. Anybody that's not using Siribot, I highly recommend it. Very easy to set up, and it takes care of all of those best viewer bots and all kinds of stuff for you. Very useful. And it's free, of course. Okay, so the door that's locked in there must lead down to here. The boat. Bet you we need to use the boat to get over there. Whenever we figure out how to get that going. Yep, it auto-bans the bots and it stops their message from coming through. So basically, it's the channel Siri bot here on Twitch. When you go there, you go to their website, authorize it for your channel, go back to the actual live stream that's going on here on Twitch, enter the chat, and then you just throw in the command for it, and it'll automatically join your channel. Once that's set up, then it just runs in the background. As soon as you go live, you'll notice SiriBot pops into your chat right away, and it's active the whole time. That's probably the third one that's already banned for me in the last couple days. There are many kinds of weapons and protectors. It may be a little too big for me. That's what she said? Man of the weapon shop. Guy doesn't even have a name. If you want to survive, buy some weapons. Good enough sales point. We already have that. Hey, we can get her a sword. Yeah, we definitely want that. That stupid bow of hers has been crap this whole time. I got one other cool little bot thing too, a voice changer thing. I haven't figured it out entirely yet. I haven't got it set up, but supposedly, once it's set up, it'll allow you guys, while you're watching, to alter my voice from the microphone during the games and stuff like that. Seems kind of interesting. I am looking forward to getting it set up, but I downloaded it late yesterday, so I just haven't had time yet. Some new armor. She already has a leather jacket. 10% better physical. We just bought her a sword, so we're going to want to get that too, probably. Fear. Stun. Panic. Okay, let's see. We already got that. We need one more of these. We need one of them. We might actually need two of both of these, depending on what Lavitz's armor gives him. I gotta figure that out too. I looked at that, but I just... One of these days what I really need to do is just sit down and focus on doing that, setting up the rest of my bots and stuff. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but that was one of the ones that I did notice. And it seems like that's a really cool idea as well. Custom notifications too? God, that would be great. I've also been inspired by your intro. Instead of using the little crappy stream starting soon screen thing that I have going on, I'd like to make a custom one too. Yours is so good. That little, the naked emergency thing in the beginning, the news bulletin is just fantastic. It's probably the only stream starting soon screen that I actually like being on. Like getting in time to see it. That's going to go to Lavitz. I want to get him this one so he doesn't get confused because he does a lot of damage and I'd rather him not hit us. We have a poison for her. He's got the panic. We'll do the stun. Oh, never mind. I'm too poor. I think it turned out fantastic. She did a great job. I'm jealous of anybody that has that kind of artistic ability because I just do not. My co-streamer, Butler, the one that's been playing Snap and everything lately, he is actually... Oh, there was a Stardust there. Nice. He's actually very artistic, so I'm hoping that he'll get into it himself and actually kind of enjoy it, because I would much rather let him do most of those since I know they'll actually turn out good. Oh, Sir Lavitz, it's good to see you safe. Welcome to the clinic. We can treat 3 kinds of abnormal conditions: poison, fear, and dispiriting. My baby sister is hospitalized upstairs. Please be quiet. Alright. That's fair. The healing light is somewhat mysterious. So are you, sir. I want to be well soon. Boy, that's just heartbreaking. This is for employees only. For treatment, enter the door in the back. Some weird magic thing going on back here? Oh, this must be how they treat you for the poison and stuff. You come in here, and he must do it. 10 for 1 treatment. Okay. The more you know. Nothing of interest in here. We did find one of the 3 Stardusts here, though. It's a pretty large town. There's a lot of different places here. Oops. I didn't mean to skip through all that so fast, but it's alright. The stone called Stardust is believed to bring happiness to the person who collects it. I've got 2 so far. Big selection. I'm going to eat this tonight. Alright. Dragon. They once were dragons in the world. They are extinct now and we cannot see them. Are they extinct or invisible? Nothing else up here. Okay. A very messy library with nothing in it. Sir Lavitz, you are safe. We were worried because we heard the first knighthood was annihilated. Well, he was arrested, but we broke out of prison successfully. Nice. Going good, Panda. Still, trying to figure out some of this stuff, like the ad roll things and all that. Yeah, you got it randomly. I did 2 gifted subs random, and you and Naked both got them. I just figured that would be a nice little celebration for hitting affiliate today. And since we had like 7 or 8 people in at the time, it's like, yeah. We were just talking, Naked and I were talking about the emotes and stuff, and his wife actually uses Canva, which is what I use. That's how they set up his like little intro scene and everything. The Naked emergency news broadcast, that's so good. I got to get some practice in because that inspires me. Or at least convince Butler to get some practice in so he can do it. Guy's super winded. We are the chosen ones. Totally RNG. Oh, Lavitz, welcome back. Everybody was worried about you. I've gotten that a lot, actually. All hail Naked! Long live the chosen ones! Oh, alright, we got... I guess my ad did not run the last time, so what we're going to do is pause right here for just a second, get that ad roll running, and we'll just talk to some people in here while that's going so we don't miss anything. Oh, congrats, Naked! I didn't know you got yours too. Do I have to, like, set up the shout-out command, or can I just do it? Does it just work automatically? In case it doesn't, everybody watching right now, make sure you follow Naked. Good streams, really good, very fun to watch, and he has, like, the coolest setup. I mean, his little intro stream, the one that I was talking about with the news broadcast and everything, it's great. custom made, and it is superbly done. Did you get any of your emotes and stuff done already, Naked? I'm curious, since your wife is actually, like, skilled at what she does. You guys might already be, like, 5 steps ahead of me. That's awesome. There is a few sites online, like the Ko-fi, the place you can go to, you know, like tip random artists and things like that. There's a lot of free ones on there you can get. That's where I got like the Korok ones that I'm using now, and like the Surprise Pikachu. But I would love to make my own custom ones eventually. These are serving as kind of a filler for the moment. I still got to do that as well. Are you going to stream today then? Get out the way. Tomorrow or Sunday, okay. I will definitely be there. Gotta celebrate these affiliate streams. It's a milestone. There's a whole lot of rooms down here that have absolutely nothing going on in them. Ditto. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in and bouncing around. I actually enjoy watching quite a few of the streamers that I've found in this little network as well. Like you, I tune in pretty much every time I see you up. I'm always in Pandas. I've got like 3 or 4 other ones too, but Real Old Fashioned Gamers is another one that comes to mind immediately that I really enjoy. Plays a bunch of the old Sega games and all that stuff, and like Super Nintendo, PlayStation. Right up my alley. A fun stream to reminisce in. And he's a really funny guy. He's got some awesome impersonations and voices. It's a nice little tight-knit community we've got going on. That did it. We can go back and use the boat. I can finally give you a sub now, too. I've been trying to jump into everybody's and do at least one gift sub for each of the people that I consistently watch, and then buy a sub myself if I am there all the time. Like, I actually bought one for Real Old Fashions already, just because I'm in his every time I see him go live now. We made it through the ads, right? Yeah, we're good. Perfect. We got one more at random roll in like 3 minutes, and then we're good for the next hour again. So we don't have to worry about them. Nobody here tells you any info, but every single person is happy to see Lavitz. Must be a good dude. Cupboard. I'm really searching this castle here in hopes to find that second Stardust. I know there's one that we're missing. Pretty sure the third one is in the inn. We already got the one in the weapon shop. This is a pretty exciting week, honestly. Naked got his, I got mine. Eco's getting close to his already. We're just killing it. Oh, Lavitz, I was feeling uneasy because I heard you were missing. Oh, please make yourself comfortable, everyone. Your Majesty, it's more than I deserve. Ha ha ha! It was true, His Majesty was so dismayed that he couldn't see to his affairs of state. Pretty much, yeah. Almost everybody's affiliate now in that group. It's nice that we're all fairly active, too. I mean, I see people in everybody else's streams constantly. Whenever I'm not working, I usually have them pulled up at least on my tabs on my computer. And then if I'm out and about, I'll open it on my phone. And I see people constantly. Hey, thanks, Namiria. Appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in, too. I'm jealous of your art skills, by the way. Naked and I were just discussing your abilities on Canva, and I'm jealous. I use Canva too, but I'm not that good. Oh no, please don't tease me. Lavis is a friend from my childhood as well as a master of martial arts. Anyway, where have you been? Yeah, you're really good. His intro, the stream starting soon screen, his little news break thing, is probably the only intro screen that I'm actually excited that I got to see before the stream starts. After my first knighthood was wiped out, I was captured by Sandora and held against my will in Helena prison. What? In Helena? However, thanks to the act of this young man, I managed to break out. Let me introduce these people to you. Dart and Shayna, they are from Sellies. I thank you for saving Lavitz. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. In gratitude for this, tell me if you need anything. I have a favor to ask. Is it possible to take care of Shayna in this castle? What? It seems Imperial Sandora attacked Sellies to take Shayna away so they could go after Shayna anytime. And when I think of that, is that the reason you brought me here? I can walk next to Dart. I have been working towards that. There is nothing we can do about the time we are apart, but I want to be with you forever. Jeez, that was a lot. Unfortunately, you cannot leave her here. Imperial Sandora obtained the force called the Dragon and went on the offensive. We are holding the battle line in Hoax, but if the Dragon can fly at low altitudes and directly attack the castle, we cannot defend it, even with the high ramparts. There is no place safe in Serdio now. Besides, you do know how she feels about you, don't you? Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious. Shayna, it may be even more dangerous from now on. I don't mind as long as I can be with you, Dart. Well, I take back the request, but one more thing. I would like to ask a question to Minister Noish. Ask me anything, son. My head is filled with all the legends and history of the continent of Endiness. I was on a journey to pursue the Black Monster. The Black Monster? The monster that attacked Neat 18 years ago. The only thing I know is that he deprived me of my parents and my hometown. You were a victim of the devil? I want to hear everything. Please tell me about it. There is hardly any information left. Everything that was related to him was reduced to ashes. The only thing I know is the black monster is called the devil that dissipated the great existence, and it is also known for devouring the god. Devouring the god? Yes, and surprisingly, it shows up in history beginning 11,000 years ago. 11,000 years ago is the time the Dragon campaign ended. Same here, Namiria. I was stoked when he said that. I didn't even realize it either until he mentioned it not that long ago when Panda said something about it. Congratulations, that is awesome. You're exactly right, Your Majesty. Instead, I will tell you the story of the Dragon campaign. VFX.
They were gods. Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor.
It's a pretty cool art style.
Inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon Campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities.
So there's Twinkles, Winglies,
suffering.
dragons.
It was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
So there was a gigantic battle between the Winglies and the humans. The black monster appeared after the Dragon Campaign. Excuse me, sir, it's time for the war meeting. I see. Tell him we will come soon. Dart, Shayna? This war will be a particularly harsh one for those who no longer have a home to return to. The castle is very quiet now. It is the best place to think about your future. But this is our first time in a castle. Well, there's a place with a great view next to this room. Go enjoy yourselves. The view from the castle. I see. Please excuse me. She was all about that. She is so hasty. Please excuse me too. Hey, what's up, Mama? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. From here we can see all of Basel. Might we even be able to see Cella's? It's over the mountain. Besides, we cannot see it anyway because we are so far. I hope everybody is safe. I'm sure they are okay. Yes, they are. According to the brief by my aide, most of the people in the village are safe. Really? I'm relieved to hear that. But it will take time to rebuild the village. Still good. I can meet everybody again. But we have bad news. Sandora is now readying itself to attack us. They are planning to use the dragon for the offensive on Hoax. A dragon? If they release that monster in the battle... Oh, thanks for the cheer. That's the first time I've seen it, so I was completely distracted there when that came up. I was like, what the hell is happening here? That was awesome. A dragon, if they release that monster in the battle, it will be total genocide. Our role as the knighthood is to stop it. I am heading to Hoax now. Maintaining the battle line will determine the future of Basel. Some things are better than money. I have lived only for myself. I believe it was something I had to complete by myself, even if I had to leave Shayna and the people of the village behind. But when I came back, look at this. I almost lost my hometown again. Yeah, that's pretty bad luck, man. I'm not gonna lie. Lavitz, I am going to Hoax with you. I don't want to see any more senseless bloodshed. What about the Black Monster? We have to end the war first. Once Dart makes up his mind, he never changes it. Of course I am going to. I cannot stand the war either. I can fight too. You guys. Cute, cheesy anime thing. Everything is determined and now we have to prepare. Then let's go to Bale now. There are item shops, weapon shops, and my home. Please meet my mother. She will be happy because she hasn't had a guest for a while. He did! It's like super celebration today. Everybody's hitting affiliate. It is off the wall. Also, he did mention that he plans to stream either tomorrow or Sunday, so everybody here, make sure you take a watch. Celebrate his affiliate stream also. Very exciting week this week. Do we have the same view on both sides here? Oh, maybe it just rounds around the stairs. Okay, that makes sense. Seemed a little off right away. You are the brave man from Celas, but this is the chamber of His Majesty King Albert. You are not allowed to go in. As I do it anyways. Oh, what? There's a cool little slide? This is the sweetest room ever. I'm sure that's like an escape route, but that is just awesome. God, that was super cool. Oh, shit, yep, gotta hydrate. Naked has officially become naked. Self-fulfilling prophecy. I think we cleared everything in the castle now. We gotta go back down to the sewer. We unlocked the, that little boat that was down there. Finally got the gates opened. Hey, I don't judge. You wear whatever you want to wear. As long as you don't turn your camera on in the middle of it, it doesn't bother me one bit. I get a collab request from Naked. Jumps in. Just him, naked streaming. I think we're going the right way here. That's on a different site. Only streams. Only Johns I like it, but at the same time, since everybody uses Johns for toilets as well, it just, I don't know, it seems like that's the kind of site that I'm just not into, if you know what I'm getting at. Alright, we're going to use the ladder first, and then we're going to hit the boat. Those are his portable bongos, so he can play music wherever he goes. Alright, let's see where this takes us. She's Neil Peart from Rush. Very percussive. It's a nice, relaxing little boat ride. Well, if she's half as good at playing your bongos as she is at making your little emotes and doing your intro screens, then yeah, she's pretty skilled. There's enough mine shafts around here. You don't really have to try to hide a body. Pretty easy. Not speaking from experience, of course. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, so we went forward at the first stop, and we've basically come full circle. Yeah. First actual usage of the surprised Pikachu face. Okay, so one ride, if we go straight, brings us right back to the beginning. So this time we're gonna get off at that door. Not that kind of off. Get your minds out of the gutter. Don't forget the Y. It's important. And since the ground freezes in this area so much, you have to bury them at least 6 feet deep. Otherwise, you'll end up having a huge hump. You don't want to have that. I made the mistake of going straight at our first stop last time naked. I didn't realize that there was only one stop, and then it was going to return back to the beginning, so we ended up just going in a full circle. Yes, yep, and I did phrase it that way. See, sometimes you can't. If you go straight all the time, you'll miss opportunities. Gotta have an open mind about these things. Now we're getting off the boat. No, don't do that. Son of a gun! Oh, it's the worst. Now we gotta ride all the way back around again. Thanks for tuning in to today's leisurely cruise in a wooden boat. I know! I didn't realize that the interaction icon over my head was me interacting with the boat and not the door right in front of me. So I opened the door, but then instead of using it, I just got back in the boat. So we're going to make another pass around here. It's alright, Dart needed a break. They've been running through all kinds of forests and caves. They fought a giant snake. They had to escape from prison. I feel like he's owed this at this point in time. Nice little relaxing ride. That's no kidding, right? That drunk guy's probably just like, wow, I need to quit drinking. I've seen this dude come past me 3 separate times already. At least this isn't like a 10-minute thing, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit bored or bummed there when I noticed I accidentally got back in the boat again. We're doing it right this time. This guy. He's got to be tripping by now. I didn't realize how far this system worked this town. It's crazy. Okay, here we go. For reals this time. Off the boat. Go in the door. There we go. We did it. But there's nothing over here. Oh, there we go. I knew it. I knew there was something we had to find. That was the last Stardust, I think. Alright, now we're going to go back to the start. And while we're riding back, I'm going to check this walkthrough quick and see where that other Stardust was so we don't miss that. Oh, there's a couple in the castle too, evidently. In Indel's castle when we get there. So we've got the well in front of Lavitz's house, the spears in the weapon shop, the kitchen in Lavitz's house. All have Stardusts. Oh, is there a clip I have to see? Was it from your stream last night, Naked? I didn't get to see the clip, but I'm definitely going to watch that. Whoa. Controller was glitching there a bit. We're good. Okay, so we gotta find Lavitz's house still. I don't think we've been over this direction, really. Oh yeah, we came over here. Oh, yep. I bet you I have the links being blocked right now. Throw it in the Discord. I'll jump into the dojo after this stream and I'll get on there. I don't know where Lavitz's house is. I feel like we've been pretty much everywhere. We did talk to this lady, right? Perfect. Yeah, we talked to her, but she's not the right one. Yeah, I'll watch that as soon as I wrap this stream up then. Panda's like, David, say no more. Well, I really don't know where his house is. I feel like we've already been through all of these buildings, but we're going back into them quick. We're just going to talk to everybody and see if we can't find it. This was the inn and bar. this... Oh, this is where we got our painting. What's over here? Not just the way back out. So there was nothing in here either. Nothing in there. Oh, wait. Here we go. I want to drop by my home. Oh, you told me you wanted to see your mother, Lavitz. Shayna? I would love to see Lavitz's mother. Besides, I might get a chance to see Lavitz being mothered. I will not be mothered. I am a knight of Basil and we are at war. Well, let's go anyway. Alright, that's great. Where is your house, man? I really gotta check this clip out. Everybody's dying. Thanks, Mama. Appreciate you popping in. Did we go up here? I don't think we've been up here yet. Maybe this is where his house is. Stardust is also known as the Wishing Stone. As the name implies, it is believed to fulfill the wish of a person who uses it, or collects it. Not up there. Ayo! Slambert Plaza. It is dedicated to the father of Lavitz, who is called the Lance of Slambert. Oh, you got a famous dad too, Lambert? He didn't even tell us that. Lavitz is keeping secrets. Little bugger. Mom, I'm home. Oh, Lavitz. It's Lavitz. I was worried because I didn't hear from you for a long time. That's exactly what came to my mind, naked. Immediately. It was like, well, that doesn't seem very appropriate, but alright. Sandora's resistance was tougher than I thought, but don't worry, we defeated them. Your late father would be proud to hear that. Lavitz, what about Helena? Don't mention that to her. Sorry, but I don't want her to be worried. I don't know what he's talking about. That was smooth. Real smooth. Well, fine. I am already happy just having you come home, but... You brought a bride with you, my big baby. Mom, she is not. Oh, don't be shy. What's your name? Shayna? Shayna, my son is a little awkward and stubborn, but he is very sweet-natured. Good luck, Shayna. Do you mean it for real? Don't be so silly. Mom, Shayna is Darth's sweetheart. What? Yeah, this has kind of been thrown on us pretty heavy since the beginning. Without much of a choice. Oh, please excuse me, but if you don't make it clear, it hurts her. I will say so from now on. Does it mean I am your girlfriend? I said it because otherwise Lavitz would be in trouble. Lavitz, please find somebody like her so that I can hold my grandchild in my arms. You are not a child anymore. Ouch. Right in front of everybody. Yeah, I know. And you'll stay here today, honey? Well, I was commanded to defend Hoax, so I have to leave as soon as... Oh, well, I understand. But you can have at least lunch, can't you? It'll be ready soon, honey. I'll give you a hand. Oh, there's no need. But then again, maybe. My pleasure. Well, what can we do till lunch? Yeah, basically. No. Honestly, that might have even been, like, less blunt than the way he worded it. Don't mind me, Lavitz. I'm just gonna ransack your home quick. Can we go up here? No, can't move it either. Okay. Uh-oh, did I just get myself stuck? Nope, we're good. That was a questionable decision. Should have thought about that before I wedged myself into there. There's supposed to be another Stardust here in his kitchen somewhere. There it is. I don't want to disturb them while they're cooking. I'm going to steal whatever this is, though. Thanks, Lavitz. Just a bunch of junk. Okay. I don't know. Oh, I guess we can't leave. Am I supposed to go talk to them? Shayna is working hard and is helpful, and I'll do my best to make a delicious meal. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Maybe we're supposed to talk to Lavitz again? The lunch is not ready yet. What are we gonna do? Yeah, nap sounds good. Act like a man. Lack of sleep is bad for our skin. Every young lady knows that. Okay, I'll be more serious. Let's practice with our swords. Hey, what's wrong? Are you gonna swing your sword around in my house? Yeah, that was kind of disrespectful. What's wrong with that? You have such a big house. It's not right. Just kidding. I heard that. What is that tut about? It's all in your head. Okay, well then, let's show me around the house. How's that? There's nothing interesting, but we can at least kill some time. Walk around wherever you like, and I'll tell you about it. Alright. This is my room. There is a cut in the pillar. Were you swinging your sword or something? No, I was measuring my height. Lavitz was a kid once. What do you mean? It was my parents' room. It's been my mom's room since my father passed away in the war. This is the library. There are many books on strategy. Are you interested in that, Dart? It's my weak point. Oh. What are you doing? Come here. Oh, you got a secret little hiding spot? It's kind of cool. I'll show you my treasure. Oh, I think he's hitting on us now. That came off as pretty flirty. Here is my treasure. Please take a look at it. Just look at it. I see. It's a nice view of Indel's castle from here. This is what I saw every day when I was young. I grew up thinking I'll be an admired knight. Just, why are you licking my Pikachu? How dare you? This chat is wild. Your dream came true. Yes, but the reality was much harder than I imagined back then. I feel all the more strongly how great my father was. I'm trying to make out what that is he's pulling up. Is that like a list of things that you've been told you shouldn't lick? Now Pikachu's surprised. That explains why it's surprised Pikachu face, I suppose. To protect this country, I would tear the flesh from my body. It's the same passion you have towards Shayna. I thought he was just going to back into the window and leave him out here. I just can't hold back. Because you know the importance of Shayna's life, you can risk your own. You were not a foolish daredevil when you ventured into Helena. to snooze that. We're about to get a pre-roll, but I'm snoozing it. Sergio is covered in war clouds now. You are the only one who can protect Shayna. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Dart, Levitz, the food is ready. Well, the princess needs us. Princess? She's like a baby sister to me. Okay, now that's kind of weird. Why would you say something like that? As always, your meals are delicious, Mom. It's such a nice thing to hear, but I'll be even happier if you settle down with a bride soon. God, she is just on him about that. Dart, Shayna, we need to buy some things before we leave. Let's go. He's ready to dip. Alright, so we got both of those. I think there's a little bit more of town down here we haven't explored yet, like this. And I think that might be just about it here. We should also actually go back up through his bedroom, out onto that balcony, and see if we can explore some. That's kind of what it came off as, yeah. And his mom is just relentless on that. She, like, didn't even wish him good luck or anything for his battle. Like, yeah, Mom, I gotta go out and help fight off this dragon in this war. Okay, honey, that's great. Did you have any kids yet? Where's your wife? Aha! Oh, oh! Okay. I wasn't expecting that to be an interactive thing. Gotta retry that. Okay, so once we get up here, can't sprint, because then you kind of lose your balance quicker, it seems. Got a slow walk, and then I got to be ready to interact. I'm assuming it's just the A button, but I don't know, it didn't really show us. Yep, okay. Not too hard. Is that it? One more? Jesus. Alright, we made it. That was a little bit over the top, but it's okay. Anything up here? Aha! We can't carry any more items. Wonder if it's a health potion. I think you can only carry 8 of those and we're already fully loaded. Bet you that's exactly what it is. Okay, well, keep that in mind for later. We've got a health potion up here if we ever want it. Nice. Alright, anything else over here? I think that might be it. Onwards and upwards. We can finally leave this town. Oh, what's this now? Hey, watch yourself, as she runs directly into us. Are you blind or what? What do you mean? You're the one who bumped into me. Don't make excuses. Behave like a man. That's twice in, like, 3 minutes he's been told that. Don't yell, it's true. Can you be quiet? The baby's crying. Oh, sorry, I was too loud. Oh, poor baby. She is scared. Well, we gotta go, baby. She didn't even name it. She just calls it baby. There's no time to waste. God, that seemed disrespectful. Who does that? What was that? I don't know. Alright, we got a pre-roll coming in. taking a short fiver. Everybody go get some water, go to the bathroom, all that kind of thing. We'll be right back. Alright, I think we're back. Now we can go on. Let's see, we came from back on the right side, so we get to come down here now. But let's do a couple battles out here. Check out how much XP we're getting. Might be worth it to finally grind a few levels. New enemy, too. Such a banger soundtrack in this game. We can finally test out Shayna's weapon now, too. Oh, wait, why is she still using that? I swear we already equipped everybody. Maybe not.
Yes! Yes! Go! Volcano!
Volcano! So for one enemy we get 11 XP. That's actually pretty good. That's almost as much as we were getting for like 2 enemies in the previous spot. We gotta check our equipped stuff here. She's supposed to have a sword now. Oh, it's called Sparkle Arrow? Is it still? Nope, that was it. Huh. Maybe it is still a bow and it's just got the sword symbol. Maybe they don't have a bow symbol. I know, right? The beginning of this game has been fairly slow comparatively to like most actual RPG games. Great Depression numbers. We've now done, is it the very intro spot, 2 separate forests, we've broken out of prison, we've gone through that cave system, and gone through Lavitz's hometown, and we're only level 6s. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mama Bear. War Gods. Panic Guard. Okay, I think everybody is fully equipped, actually. So it did actually go on. That must have just been a bow, and we just couldn't tell. Seems a little strange they don't have a separate symbol for that, but that's okay. Not like it's going to break the game. Some pretty unique looking creatures.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, we should have checked what their additions are at now, too. I bet you we've leveled up at least darts. We might have gotten both darts and Levitz's up again. Would also be nice if Shayna ever decided to get hers. I'm assuming it's a level thing at this point. Yep, pretty much. I think it was supposed to be a tail, but it definitely looked like a dick. Addition, that's what we're looking for. 3 away. 57 out of 60. And Volcano will level up again. Lavitz, he's 4 away from leveling this up again, and then we might switch to Spinning Cane just to see how much of a difference that makes. And she just doesn't have any additions, evidently. Hopefully we can get into a fight with like 3 or 4 enemies. That last one was nice having the 2, but... Huh. Is that thing wearing a hat? Looks like it's got a little hat on. That's pretty sweet.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
1 damage only. It's gonna run away. I don't know. There must be some special thing with that. Maybe an item you're supposed to use. I kind of feel bad for attacking it. That hat was awesome. Yeah. That might have been the coolest looking enemy I've seen so far. I'm not even sure if he was an enemy. He didn't actually attack us. We attacked it twice and he ran away. Kind of seems like we're the bad guys here.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
3 more of those. I'd really like to get 3 of those guys in one battle. How long? Oh, we're almost 2.5 hours in already. So I won't spend too long doing this, grinding for XP here. What I'll do is we'll finish getting Dart's level up, then we'll just go ahead and push forward. I can do a little bit of level grinding when I'm not alive, so you guys don't have to sit here and just watch this endless battle system. I just won't progress the story any is all. Gonna slowly work our way towards the next town too and see if we can get a different set of enemies. Starting to think we can only fight one of these at a time.
Our food.
God, that sound was disgusting. That new weapon of hers definitely bumped her damage up. She's doing like 6s and 7s before. She's up to 13 now, so it almost doubled. Whoa, big chunker. This is that dude that ran away last time we fought it, I think.
Yes. Go.
Oh, I screwed it up on the last step. No! We're so close to leveling it up again. 10 XP from him only. This is definitely going to be quite the process, grinding levels. Oh, wait, before we go in there, let's save quick. Just in case. Little security system in case we get ambushed right when we walk through the door. This is where they said they were fighting the dragon, so... There's a couple of kind of funny names in this one so far. This probably won't be a town, actually, honestly, after we get done with it. This is their holdout against the dragon. So, odds are, since we showed up here, we're probably going to get into a fight with it. It's going to end up destroying the town. Then it really will be a hoax. Let's go to the HQ first. Kaiser of the 8th Knighthood must be waiting for us. Is this really a town? Oh boy. Little on the nose indeed. It looks like a fortress. The war changed it. That's true. Nobody wanted it, but it couldn't be avoided. Let's focus on our defenses now. Nice little inn. Yeah, we can stay here. Can't carry anymore, so those must be more potions again. Make sure there's no stardust or anything cool hanging around here. The wall of this town okay, let's start that over again. The wall of this town used to be to protect against animals. Jesus, that was way harder than it should have been. But now it's used to stop people. Makes sense. It is not a time to be laying in bed. We just slept. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was really hard to formulate that. Dole is a dominator who enjoys manipulating his country and people. We cannot hand over our Serdio to him. I heard that Sandora not only has a dragon, but it also has one of the legendary Gigantos. And I heard he is pretty strong. Oh, he is a pretty strong warrior. With a name like Gigantos, I would assume no less than that. This pendant is an amulet that my daughter gave to me. Cool. Good story. I hear that there is an indescribable statue in the back of Volcano Velude. It is spooky. If we believe in God, he'll save us from agony. My pa is in the 7th fort. Miss Gilda is a famous midwife from this town who delivered His Majesty Albert. This war is the trial for my God. Together, let's endure through it. Alright, that was 120% to church. Is there any other places to go? Oh, and we haven't been over here yet. Hello. Now the defense for my house is perfect. He boarded up all of his windows and stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to go right back in. I assumed I could go around the house back there, but I guess not. We can go this way, though. Yeah. Pretty much every time I see Panda coming out of chat, he's licking something. Gonna have to put a disclaimer. Beware, whenever Panda's around, someone's gonna get licked. Be ready. Oh, this is that midwife. Well, well, we have guests. My name is Dart. I'm joining in the defense of Hoax for a while. And both of you, when are you having your baby? Jesus, what is with everybody and being so pushy about children? What are you talking about? Yes, yes, we are. Wow. It's too early, my God. Oh, you're visiting a famous midwife, so I thought you wanted to get some advice about having a baby. Well, that actually checks out. That makes sense. Anyway, come back anytime if you are going to have one. I was the midwife for King Albert, too. Then you have been observing this country since before the war. Yes, it was 20 years ago the former king, Carlo, passed away and his younger brother, Dole, broke away. It seems he couldn't stand having His Majesty Albert, who was only 6 then, be the king. His Majesty Dole and His Majesty Carlo used to be very close. I wonder what made them change. We gotta go. Well, work hard. When you do need me, come back anytime. Need me meaning need a midwife? Thank you. We are lucky, Dart. Wow. God, this is really progressing fast. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now. I'm getting... There's got to be some weird thing going on here in the war that I just don't understand. Licking Panda in chat, exactly. Oh, we gotta go down. Oh, there's like a little barracks down here. Hoax in the seventh fort in the marshland. These two are the defense lines for the kingdom of Basil. The rumor of a dragon. It could be a diversion of Imperial Sandora. Such a legendary creature can't be alive. Can't carry any more again. Why is everything potions? Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here, though. Lots of supplies. Alright, now that we've checked every building in the entire town, I suppose we can go back to where we were actually supposed to go. Do we go up and talk to that guy in the tower? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I can see that ladder behind. I don't know how we're supposed to get up there. Not that way. Oh, there we go. I just walked too far back last time. Can we get up there? Doesn't seem like it. Well, that was pointless. Nothing there either. Alright. Now I guess we've checked the entire town. I lied again. A delay in the detection of the enemy is equivalent to losing. Guards cannot let their attention stray even for a moment. King Albert is a decent man and should be the true king. Well, I agree. I don't know any other kings so far, so I'll just go with him. Kaiser, long time no see. Lavitz, welcome. I see your knighthood was... Yeah, it was my mistake. But I won't let the dreams of my company end in death and be in vain. I'll end the war and unify Serdio. I will. We cannot stop until we make our dreams come true. Yeah, now, I brought you two powerful helpers, Dart and Shayna. Oh, you are the famous guy who rescued Lavitz. I am Kaiser, the head of the 8th Knighthood. Nice to meet you. Could you inform me how we stand now? We are still preparing for the raid of Sandars. What I am concerned about is the information that they are using a dragon. It's better to fortify here and see how they move, rather than attacking a dragon that we don't know about. Then it'll be up to how fast we can spot the approach of the enemy. Great. Indeed you are right. Dart, Lavitz, why don't you be the guard at night? Having Shayna too is not a good idea. Can you prepare the meals for the knights? Preparing meals? Okay. Dart, you're going to love it. Are you alright? I wonder how she'll do. What? Levins's mother gave me a nice compliment. But in the past... Fine. I'm not going to cook for Dart. I was just kidding. Fight a lot that way. Fighting deepens the relationship in many ways. My God. Kaiser, why are you stirring things up? I thought I was trying to relax her. Now that settles the matter, I want Dart and the others to go look around Hoax. The night guards have to know the place. After you look around, come back to me. Stay with me, Lavitz. I want to go over the battle conditions with you. Shall we? Get along with each other. Yeah. I'm almost wondering if there's not some relationship thing, like, system in this game. And because I've been, like, kind of a blunt asshole most of the time to her, we're gonna get different events than if you were, like, playing along with it. I didn't look into, the walkthrough to see if that was a thing or not. I'm just kind of getting that feeling from how everything's been playing out so far. Well, we've already looked around everywhere, so I don't think we really have to do that again. Did you see enough? I will take you to the guard position. We are fine. We have just finished the strategic meeting, which was only like a minute and a half long. Now I'll take you to your position. I want to ask both of you to guard the back gate. It's at the end of the stairs. Up where that dude was. Gotcha. Let's go quick and relieve the guard. Says let's go quick and then proceeds to walk as slow as possible. I am here to replace you. You can trust us. Yes, sir. Oh, he bought that pretty quick. If Sandora attacks, it will be a night raid. We cannot relax until morning. Rest while it's still light. Strangely quiet tonight. If the dragon comes near, we can easily tell. Why is that? There are those in the forest. Nocturnal owls are hooting. It's the proof that nobody is in the forest. So I'm going to go grab something. Worrying about Shayna? It's not that. Bring me back something. The owls. Ah! We're under attack! The enemy's coming! Yeah, that's my thoughts too, and he just immediately is like, alright, sounds good. Knighthood advance. Fortify the gate. You take care of the casualties. Yes, sir. We'll counter them. Yeah! $10. That's not that bad. The wild animals outside were doing more than this.
Volcano!
Volcano! They got a lot of health, though. Not many enemies can take both of our additions and still be alive.
Yes.
This should be it.
Go.
We got it.
Volcano.
So Darts' additions should now be leveled up again, too. Lavitz. Perfect. I like how everything in this town is already on fire, too.
Go. Volcano.
They just breached the gate. First couple of enemies come in, we start fighting them. All the buildings in the background are already burning. $50 XP though. That was huge. 25 apiece is insane. That would be actually super funny if that's the case. Yeah, just straight up scorched earth policy. All the buildings can just light themselves on fire. Is this the battle HQ for the front lines for Basil? What a weak setup. I will guard the top. Gotcha. Trust me to handle here. Alright. What guts you have coming alone like that. I am here. I got those guys at the bottom. 1 or 2 doesn't make any difference. Big talkers are usually weak, says the guy that's literally the one talking. He's got a pretty hardcore anime pose going on over there. He does even less damage than the regular guys did.
Yes. Go.
Nice. Got both of them. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Go.
I don't know what that chain is made of, but it was impressive. He's got a lot of health. That was sick. And that did a ton of damage, too. 40 was insane. Probably the coolest move we've seen so far.
Gus! Volcano!
This is gonna hurt. Hey, what's up, Chaos? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for saying what's up. Appreciate it. We're kind of getting our ass kicked by this dude. I'm not gonna lie. We barely even put a scratch into him.
Go! Volcano!
Enough playtime. I'm taking my gloves off. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Can you nail the real me? That's actually super cool. This is such an awesome little enemy. Okay, I'm guessing that wasn't the right one. It didn't do any damage, so... Yeah, this is Legend of Dragoon. A classic PlayStation 1 game. I played this a lot when I was a kid, and enjoyed it. I still have a copy, actually, on the regular hardware, but we're just emulating it today. Doing some classic streams all week. The other guy that I stream with, Butler, he's been playing Pokemon Snap, and he did some Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time last night. I didn't pay very close attention there to see if we actually did damage. I was too focused on chat. Oh, we got him. That was the one. Hopefully Lavitz doesn't die next turn because I want to get this hit off.
Gus! Volcano!
Nice. Uh-oh, this might be it.
Oh!
He survived. That's a good sign.
Yes! Gus! Volcano!
Got him first try that time. That's awesome. We gotta be almost done.
Yes!
Maybe one more attack after this.
Gus! Volcano!
There it is. We did it. That was the most intense fight we've had the whole game so far. And we got 200 XP out of that. Insane. Rod Typhoon. We got a new addition. Ah! Whoa, it's the Gigantos thing. What is that, a giant? It's Giganto. This is what they were talking about not that long ago. Looks like we just popped into ad. Well, hold on a sec. Okay, ad should be over now. Now we'll go ahead and do it. I didn't want you guys to miss any of this fight. I heard about it, but he is real. The ones who fought so far were no match for him. Well, he is still not a dragon. Go! Dart's really hyped, like all the time, just ready to go. He looked a lot bigger on the main screen, but he's still pretty huge. I mean, that axe is like the size of Lavitz's body.
Yes! Volcano!
Alright, 30 damage isn't too bad. The irony in the size of that axe being so much bigger than my entire character model, basically, and it only doing 14 damage.
Yes! Gus! Volcano!
I think we're gonna be just fine in this fight at this rate. Oh, okay. Now he's gonna just punch us to death.
Yes! Gus! Volcano!
Alright, let's see it. It could be a giant brush. It's his toothbrush. Oh, we could probably use a heal here. Half HP for all? That's perfect. Oh, yeah! Thanks for stopping in, Carlos. You totally did miss it. Like, just missed it, too. Like, I just got done doing that right before this fight.
Yes! Gus! Volcano!
Well, we're like halfway through this already. Uh-oh, I messed up, so now he's gonna beat the shit out of me. Either you have played this before, or you are very quick-witted, sir. This is pretty impressive. Judging by your Magic School Bus name, I'm guessing you are definitely old enough to have played this. Punctual for puns. Love it. I think we're good now for a couple turns at least.
Yes.
Mad knows what he wants. I can appreciate that. I messed it up again. My god. We've been running almost like flawlessly since the beginning of the game, but now that it actually matters this time, I'm going to keep messing it up. Carlos! It's a very creative account. I like it. There we go. You know what, Lavitz? You can eat another hit. You're fine. I do appreciate that, Chaos. I really do. It's been a pretty hype stream, I'm not gonna lie. I was stoked to see the affiliate email this morning. Get that partially set up because it's a lot of information that I don't fully understand quite yet. Then get into the regular stream, and it's been very active all day. I love it. I appreciate you guys a lot. Shocked Pikachu face. That would have been the perfect time for that gif. I'm a Power Ranger. Hey, thanks, Bajirus. The Beer Jesus. Sorry, I read that wrong the first time. Beer Jesus is way cooler than Bajirus. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. And awesome name. The Beer Jesus. Oh! Oh boy, you're just winning all around today. What on earth is this? Hold on. Everybody follow Beer Jesus. A, because that's just a super sweet name. I don't have my commands set up quite yet because I just got set like today, like this morning. But I will get my shout out done so I can start doing that a little bit easier. Her Rosebud. We got a Power Wrist, 300 XP out of that. That's huge. Oh. Born on Easter, look like Jesus, make my own beer. That is fantastic. Dart, you... What happened to you? I don't know, I turned into a dragon randomly. This crazy chick over here, like, forced me to do it. I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. The night of the dragon, the Dragoon was born. Black and death metal? That is sick. I am surprised you didn't die. Giganto don't die. Giganto will pay you back. Dart! You are safe. What happened? Seeing Shayna's face makes me relieved. Then he passes out. Are you alright? Well, probably not. No kidding. GTA 6. Hell yeah. I feel like I've been looking forward to that game for like 7 years at this point in time. I can't wait. I'm absolutely going to be picking that up and streaming it like ASAP. God knows when it'll finally come out, but when it does, I will be ready. What are you to Dart? What did you do to him? I was only... Cut it out, both of you. I should be thanked, so why do I have to be yelled at? Have you come to? I'm glad you woke up. You are... Rose. Nice to see you again. Do you know Dart? I told you. I just saved his life. Well, not only once. I want to hear it from Dart's own mouth. You explain, I don't understand. She saved my life. Oh, here we go. Now we can get hyphy. Do we make this super awkward, basically? Because we have Shayna over here, basically has been forcing herself onto us since the very beginning. As soon as we bumped into her, it was immediately like, oh yeah, I remember you from 5 years ago, and we're in love, and you're now my boyfriend. So we could really kind of slap her in the face with this. She's an important person to me, or she saved my life, which that would be the truth, I guess. She saved my life. Yeah, I petitioned to be the metal host, and a week before it leaked, Dan Hauser came on Cheerin' F told me he pushed me in my petition for it, and then a day before it happened, Benny Blanco, pop producer and songwriter, came on revealing he was lurking for a year, so I think it was confirmed from the beginning. That's super dope. Super dope. We're gonna do it. Are you seducing me? No, no way. I couldn't make it even to Sally's without you, Rose. Then the person who saved you from the dragon was... Yeah, it's her. Talking about being saved, I didn't thank you yet. I don't need any thanks. I wanted to do it. Oh yeah? Are you seducing me now? I see. But why are you here? It is too fishy to be a coincidence. I followed you because I was fascinated by this artifact that you own. The Dragoon spirit of the Red-Eyed Dragon. This light is... You deserve to rule dragons. This light shows the true evidence. From the time the Dragoon spirit starts to shine, you have to accept your fate as a Dragoon, just like me. I didn't know there was such power concealed in my father's trinket. I didn't get that last word. I skipped it too quick, sorry. You saved him because you knew it from the beginning. I didn't know it. It was a test to see if he could be a Dragoon. If you couldn't, you would be dead now. Why do you know about such things? You know too much about things nobody could know. It's better than ignorance, isn't it? That's true. But yours is not mere knowledge. It's a story and a legend that has been lost. I heard about it from the Minister Noish before. The people who led humans to victory in the Dragon campaign, they were the Dragoons. But was that the only reason you protected me? Just because I have a Dragoon spirit? Honestly, I was surprised myself, but now I know why. You guys look like my dear old friends. They lived in the middle of a turbulent generation, yet they were strong enough to grab their own fate. Yeah. No kidding, right? It's a lost legacy that like 14 people I know of. They knew the way to go, the things to do, the enemy to defeat, and the people to protect. I feel the same about you guys, so I couldn't help doing that. Now you understand me. Can I ask you one thing? What are they doing now? Everybody's gone. It's all in the past. I am sorry. I think I was wrong about you, Rose. It's okay. I'm used to being hated. Oh, wow. Jeez. That was kind of heavy. Is the head of the knighthood, Sir Kaiser, in here? Sorry. The 7th fort is under strong attack by Sandoras. What? The 7th fort in the marshland is under the fierce attack of the dragon. Due to that, the 10th and 13th knighthoods are almost overwhelmed. Survivors are still responding. Where did it come from? From the forest over the volcano Velud. It seems there is a nest there for the dragon. Gigantos and dragons. It's not a fight between humans. If we don't defeat the dragon, we don't have a future. Summon the rest of the knights. We will assault the dragon's nest. The knighthood has the advantage of numbers, but they are only human. Humans cannot defeat a dragon. If it continues, Basil will be annihilated. We don't know until we try. Do you think a wasted death is honorable or something? But dragoons can defeat him. Dart, you should understand this. We have a different existence. We are beyond humans. That's right. Dragoon. Dragoons, which were said to have governed the dragons, can fight against the dragon. Yeah, we're going to be mad about that. Maybe we can do it now. I felt the power of the dragon in me. I'll do it. I believe in this power. It makes me feel relieved. There is nobody left who can fight in the 8th knighthood, Dart. Rose, it seems you are the only people we can count on. Kaiser, your wound. It's open. I'm alright, Dart. Rose, the kingdom of Vasil is finished unless we defeat the dragon, so you can trust me. I will fight for you too. I'll go too. If it doesn't seem to be enough, if it is only Dart and the others. Shayna, you should stay. No, I am going. I can help the other people. Dragon noises in the background. The green-tusked dragon Fairbrand. Licking my Pikachu again. It brings back the fear I felt before. The real fear has not even begun yet. Wow, they really did a number on this place. It was super. What about it? That Dart fella yesterday, he wore unique armor and defeated Kongol. With Dart, Imperial Sandora is not even a match as our army. Dart is the messiah of the kingdom of Vasil. Messiah, huh? You cannot be called a real dragoon getting stunned like that by bursting with the power. Then tell me, Rose. I'll be here for a while. Go prepare for the departure. See what's going on around here. Well, this place actually, I mean, the floors are pretty destroyed, but it held up pretty good. We should probably do this too. Since we just did both of those boss fights back to back, we can definitely use a recovery. Then we're going to look for a save point, and that's where we will wrap up for today. We've got a good, like, solid 3 hours. Made a lot of progress. Again, there's a save point. So I just want to say I appreciate all you guys that popped in. I really do. I appreciate everybody that was in the chat. Even if you don't chat and you just like to watch, I appreciate that. I'm super stoked. We finally hit affiliate. Huge deal. Big celebration stream. I am going to be back on again later tonight. So if you want to catch up on some more retro games, I've got a whole list of them. I'm going to jump on and do like 30-minute stints of like 6 or 7 different games. And then I'm going to let you guys vote on which ones you want to see me play through. And I'm going to play them start to finish. I don't know if I'll 100% them, I won't say that. But I will definitely play them all the way through. So if you're interested in that, just keep an eye out. I'll set it up on the stream schedule, and then if you guys have your notifications on, it should set up for you. But again, thanks, and thank you, Chaos. Yes, huge deal. I was super stoked. Got the email this morning, so this was the very first affiliate stream for everybody that did tune in. But again, thanks, guys, and until later, or until next time, or later, I guess, I'll see ya.